Hello there, this is Peter.
And this is Michaela.
And this is Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. I'm going to have to change a few settings because it's quite an old game by this point. So we're going to pop into video mode. I'm going to change that to progressive. Now we're not playing it on a PlayStation 2, so I don't actually know if it makes a difference. I'm hoping it'll give us a slightly better picture. We're playing this on the PS3. This was PlayStation Network game in the American store. So there we go. We're also going to change. I'm going to swap the analog sticks around, otherwise we have movement on the right stick and viewing on the left, and it just confuses me. So we're going to pick the more modern arrangement there. That should be all we need to get started. We're going to play it in easy for the purpose of recording.
Should we get going?
I heard this house was haunted. Too bad it's not.
Rumors are just rumors. I'm gonna load these up.
You?
And there we go. And so begins Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented.
Control the torch there with our right stick. But yes, we've arrived in this sort of snowbound courtyard here.
It's very grey.
This is a Fatal Frame game, which is a very much involving cameras, and so we have a camera here which gives us a full 3D look around.
Yeah. Yes, we're in like the centre courtyard of a big building.
It's the door we've come in through, the thing in the corner we can't see. Whatever these are.
I'm not sure if they're supposed to be graves.
Maybe they do have candles in front of them. Let's go through the door and see what we can see. So there's a ghostly figure here. And yeah, as we look at it through the camera viewfinder, we get this blue circle that tells us there's something here to take a photo of. So let's get it in shot and fire away.
500 points.
This one doesn't go away. Normally, the ghosts kind of pop up and then disappear quite quickly, so you have to be fast to get them. I'm probably not going to get them all.
No, I think this is just sort of introducing you to the idea of it.
Blocked off, but we can actually have another peek at them from the side. Through this corner here.
Yeah.
You can see that the figure has some sort of bladed implement or weapon.
I'm sure he isn't going to try and use it. I do really like the film effect over it as well. It's very strange.
It does give it that quality, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's meant to make you think like, are you in the past? Is this not real? Is it a
he's
dream? But yes, he's gone.
Whatever that is in the middle.
We could possibly get in from this hand side, but we can look around.
There's some sliding cupboards over here. But much like previously, we've just seen this figure appear again over here. So before we pursue him, we'll have a quick look in here. This, is that a bell?
Alto with a... No,
Kettle?
it's
Kettle.
a kettle over a fire, maybe. Candle holder, some pillows.
But certainly no apparition.
No.
So let's follow this figure.
Ooh.
Too quick for me to get a picture, but yes, there was two figures there, two Komodos on the wall as well.
Yeah, it was an older lady and a younger lady by the looks of it.
There's a doll here,
Ooh.
who definitely moves.
Doesn't look like it has a face either. It's very creepy. Oh, I think it does have a face, yeah.
But since there's nothing else of interest here, I don't think we can... Don't think she has much comment on anything, unless these kimonos say something.
No. Yeah, there's like a grated
Can't see anything
bad
through the
window.
Let's continue our pursuit. We'll assume they've gone forward. That's a mirror.
Yeah. We can actually get a look at ourselves.
There we are, peeking over the top of our camera.
And as we don't look... If we're supposed to be the lady in the cutscene at the beginning, we're not wearing the same clothes anymore.
No.
Oh, an apparition. This time we got it. 500 points. And it fades away.
Yeah, I'm probably not always going to be quick enough on those. Lovely hole in the roof there where there's some snow gently drifting in on the wind.
Ah,
Cannot escape.
he will not escape. And yes, he does in fact have a weapon. I think we just need to run away from him.
Yep.
Oof. He can just walk through the walls though.
Yes, he doesn't seem to want to obey the laws of physics.
Now you will die.
No, I won't, mate.
Can still see that figure we can follow. So are we above the courtyard we were in before, or is this a different one?
Well, this is another courtyard.
Okay.
With this beautiful dead tree, or at least... Didn't really mean to take a picture there. Let's have a closer look at the tree.
We don't seem to have like a number of films, so...
Because of course it doesn't have to be a dead tree, it's just winter. So I can't actually examine it.
It looks like it has something tied up to it, maybe like a doll.
It does, yes.
Stay here forever.
Nice.
Oh, well, we can't actually go down there. That's fine. Let's continue our pursuit. Those candles light when we walked by. That was good. Oops. Down the stairs.
Wait! There's still something I need to say!
Are you okay?
Oh, it was nothing.
This place is...
I started hour 1, the sign. But what is this place?
Well, we've got a map.
Oh, we're in the Manor of Sleep, 1F foyer.
Yeah, and as you could tell there, we went to sleep again, and we were kind of shuffling around in our sleep, and that sort of cut to this. So, I think what you could say is that in our restless dreams, we see that place, the Manor of Sleep.
But yes, we seem to have,
This just says the fenced gate is locked with a padlock. There is a small door on the other side. The lock is engraved with a notched arrow design.
So we're looking for a notched arrow key, you presume.
It's like the texture that it actually shows you does exist as well.
Yeah.
So they have sort of tried to make the game look good in first person as well. I quite like it when they let you pick.
Yeah. But yes, we seem to go home and discover that actually that person was in the photo we took. And then yes, we've had a restless sleep. Are you impressed by the cloth physics?
I am actually, that's really cool. There is a space close to the floor with jars in it. It's dark and I can't really see inside.
I take it we do not have a crouch.
I don't think so, no. There's wonderful blue flames here.
There is a large door in the entry hall. This could be the entrance to the manor. I was thinking in the opening cutscene, hanging on both sides of the door there are candles that burn with a blue flame. I don't really remember, but maybe this is how I got in here. Right now, the doors are firmly closed. I was thinking in the little mini cutscene for this area, what a mansion. Because it seemed like a very large building.
It is, it's huge. There are some old chests on straw matting spread out on the earthen floor. The drawers are shut tight and I can't open them. They must have swollen with moisture.
Giggity.
Really?
Full of old nails and chisels. Because I think the first bit was the same.
Yeah. A large object of some kind is covered with a cloth.
Do you get anything else if you hit it again? No. I'm just not trying to figure out what sort of game it is. Yeah. Do you get same text or different text?
I usually try and hit things twice.
Protruding from a space under the wall is a large trunk. It looks like it's been emptied of its contents and there is nothing inside it now. Yeah, we seem to be in like the store area.
There is an old shelf. There doesn't seem to be anything on it.
There's a chest against the wall of the passageway. And there are some old candles and things inside.
Nice bit of flavour though, eh? There's something inside the drawer.
Oh! Herbal Medicine.
You can select this item in your item menu to partially restore your health.
Nice. Did we get it? Yes, 500 points. Yes, the angles and the slowness for the camera to change when you go around corridors is very anxiety-inducing.
Very much so.
Another large centre room. This looks like it's where they cook food. It's one of those weird hanging cook pots over an open fire thing. The lady and the younger lady. Nice. 1,000 points. So is it 500 per good shot of ghost?
Maybe, yeah. There's an old pot hanging from a hook over the hearth, like Michaela said. It looks like it hasn't been used in a long time. I actually quite like this room because it's got some height to it.
It's cool.
I love all of these beams.
And to be fair, hearth is a much better way of putting it. I'm sure I kind of mangled the description. Good creaking.
Thanks, it's just age. Is there even a door here? No.
That's the one we came through. There might be one over there, yeah. Our sort of camera angle
There's a
is
ladder there as well.
tucked right in the corner. There's a jar on the earthen floor.
It's sealed by some strong power.
A lock. You don't have to presume the power is supernatural.
There's a jar on the floor. There doesn't seem to be anything inside.
I was admittedly waiting for her to Lara Croft it and just start kicking them. We do have a gentle run.
Try the ladder, why not? There's a door up here, but the door is locked. And the keyhole is graved with a bellflower design.
Yet another lock, yet another key we need to find.
Well, there was one other corner of the room we haven't quite looked at.
There is a strangely shaped Japanese chest. Some of the doors seem to be locked. I can't open them. Also, is that a blood smear or a strange wooden thing on the wall back there?
Something is reflecting light.
Camera Obscura. It's an old-fashioned bellows camera. Some kind of occult markings in cased metal cover the whole body. It still looks to be in good condition.
That does say chased metal there.
Not chased. And yes, I think it's that. Does the lens extend? And it's sort of, yeah, it has like a concertina
Exactly
folded
like bellows, yeah.
bellows.
And it, I'm assuming that's to focus.
Yeah.
There's some old-fashioned writing carved on the back. Camera Obscura. Maybe that's the name of the camera.
Basic functions and shoot instructions added to file.
You can consult the file screen by choosing File from the menu, Start button.
I don't think we've actually picked it up. I'm also very suspicious of someone hiding behind that screen.
No, this is now the Camera Obscura.
We picked it up and now we have a number in our film type.
In fact, we can change our film type from 7 to 14 and back again. And we should have more of it because we are playing an easy, which is for good reason. Oh, well, the surface of the folding screen has peeled off. I can just make out a trace of what looks like a pine tree. But I was going to say that we're playing it in easy because the game's actually quite tough.
Plus we're here for the atmosphere and enjoyment of the story. Just having the combat take twice as long isn't very fun when you're trying to film it.
The blue flame in the lantern is lit. Yes, I said lantern. You can save now.
Oh yeah, it does say Lantern Leighton. So we can access save game data. Photograph data will not be saved, however. Ooh. Does that sort of only count if you get to the end of an area, maybe?
Well, I'm just going to say both. I mean... But anyway, we haven't got any save data yet, so we can save to the memory card. So we need to create new game data, which we will do now.
It will take an inordinate amount of time.
Really will.
So long you might think it has crashed. It hasn't. I like the snow on the menu screen too.
What if it's crashed? Oh no, there we go. So, well, we even get a full name.
We do, yeah. So Rei Kurosawa. We're in the hearth room. Nice.
Enters album mode. You can edit and save photograph data. So let's have a look at album mode as well, since we're here.
First, select the album you wish to edit. To create a new album, select New. And to select an already existing album, select Load.
So yes, it just seems to be a sort of a, we don't have one, so let's do a new one. Oh, select background. Okay. I quite like that one and that one. What do you reckon?
Oh, just butterflies.
Go for that one. Operate album. You can move the cursor with the D-pad. X is make another copy of the photograph. Circle is delete. Square is display the menu. Triangle finishes the editing. We can change the background. Still with L1R1.
So we can enlarge a photo from our album, reorder those photos, save the album, load data from an album, and then get help if we need to.
Which is probably these screens now.
But yes, I think this is, do we want to keep these photos? Were they just duffs? All the way from the beginning. So we got Turned Back Man.
Yeah, let's copy that one.
Yeah, and then you pick where it goes.
Because we can always just get rid of them later. I'm not going to save that because it's 0 points.
Yeah.
Lattice Woman. Oh, it's nice that we get little names as well. Hidden Face Man, although I'm fairly certain that's the same as Turned Back Man.
I think so. It also doesn't get us any points, but...
Oh, I didn't get points for that?
No.
What?
I think because you were in combat, I suppose, but we couldn't do damage. You're just going to delete that one. That's fair enough. Next up. That's just of the random tree we were trying to look at. Then we have Girl in Hallway.
Daughter at Door.
And we have a Wandering Mother, Wandering Daughter. And some good photos, yeah.
Ah, they're alright.
And then, yeah, we no longer need any of the ones on the top, I guess.
Is this just zoom in?
We can just have a good look at them, yeah.
Oh, we can protect.
Well, like, you can't record over at VCR style.
Time points protected. For as our sort order. So we'll save those to, let's say, memory card slot 2. Actually, this seems to give us plenty of space. But it's maybe easier to organise it by going photos on card 2, saves on card 1. I mean, 8 megabytes is a lot of space.
There we go. Save complete in our butterfly album. Do we need to remove the ones on the top, or will it just sort of do that for us?
I think it'll overwrite you, like, overwrite them as you go, I expect. Wait, what did I just do?
Menu, maybe, or return?
Finish editing. Yes.
And then we can return to the game.
Okay. So those blue lights are save points.
Yeah. We now know where to save.
Fascinated by this view over here. Shame you can't, like, zoom in and stuff.
Admittedly.
I was just thinking we should have another look around here. So let's just have a quick look through the menu. So we've got the map, which is a map. You can change floors. You can zoom in and out.
So is it sort of a it fills itself in as we go style map?
Yes, which is my favourite style.
So yes, we started there and we didn't try to go left at the end of this corridor here. We just went right.
Did we? I thought this was the beginning.
That's what I mean, we started there and then at the end of the corridor we went right and didn't try to go left.
Oh.
That's why it's not blue. The door, because I don't think we tried it, but then maybe we couldn't get through it anyway.
Oh.
Tools.
So, yeah, let's have a look at the items we own. We have 99 Type 7 film. This film is old. It has virtually no exercising effect.
We have 60 Type 14 film. The film is musty. It has only the minimum amount of exercising effect.
And for some reason we have 9 herbal medicines, which are pills passed down from olden days. Using them will partially restore your health.
And that was our limited items.
Okay, items, we don't have any yet.
Don't. I presume things... Oh, no,
Oh, yes, we do.
We've got the Camera Obscura, an old camera engraved with Camera Obscura.
And a camera used for work. Ray prefers slightly older cameras. This is for powering up the camera, which is something we can do later. We can upgrade the lens, and we can upgrade these capabilities, I think, as well, with photo points.
Yes, so this is why you want to take photos of things. That is how you earn your currency to upgrade things.
And we can't have a look at upgraded lenses yet. Photos we've just looked at.
You might want to look at file.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna. I don't think we've got anything in Ghost List. You can see the files we've acquired. Ah, we have a tutorial for the camera.
So, basic operation, filament. The filament responds when you are facing a ghost. So in the bottom right hand corner something will light up, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Taking photographs with type A configuration. Position the camera with the triangle button. Shoot with the X button or the R1 button. Shoot while the ghost is within the capture circle. I think that's our only one. Oh no, we've got picture of you.
The picture of you I took on my work assignment to that abandoned house. Was you there, inside that manor? We'll find out who all these people are later. But there he is, lurking round a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to try any of these boxes. There's a small chest on top of a cupboard. I tried to lift the lid, but it's stuck on something and I can't get it open.
It looks like a medicine chest. Everything inside the drawers has rotted and turned black. Doesn't look like there's anything useful here.
There is some dyeing equipment in the cupboard. I do like that it gives you the choice to go through the door.
Yeah, and it's not a loading zone either. But we can hear in the distance there some sort of tapping noise.
I was thinking a bell, maybe? And sort of paper doors and walls into a room that have started disintegrating. You just peek into them.
peephole has been opened in the wall. The sound seems to be coming from here.
Stand in front of the hole and press the X button to have a look through. Let's peep. It looks like it's a young girl writing lines on a wall.
Who's there?
Who's there?
I can also hear my heartbeat.
That got us 1,000 points.
Well, it was a very good photo.
You're crying now.
Not sure if we're moving further away or not.
We're going around this room. I don't think it has a door into it at all. Oh, there's someone there.
Is this the same one we saw earlier?
That doesn't look like a ghost. Oh, that's a different type of photo.
Stay back. Go away.
Yes, that was who we heard crying.
I mean, since we've been all the way around and we can't get into this section yet. Did we just go back? Oh, wait, there's a door.
So...
I didn't see the door.
Bring up the map again. The door isn't there unless you can turn and look with your camera. Because the camera, you can, force a first-person view.
Well, if there was a door here, there isn't now.
No.
Do anything with this? Well, we can actually click on that. The door panels are torn, and I can see into the room. It's a big room, and several lights seem to be burning, but it's dark in the corners and hard to see.
Yes, the game... Oh,
See anymore.
nice. 1,000 points. That was the lady in that strange dream we had, which I quite liked with all the clots in the corridor.
Yes. She seemed blue.
Yes, I was going to say, I quite like that we have a lot of things to read. Another chance to get wandering mother and daughter.
Kind of a less good photo, that one.
Hey, we got extra points. More points equals more lens stuff. Yeah, can we get behind the stairs there?
Yeah, let's have a look. There's this pot here. There's a small jar in the corner of the room. Doesn't look like there's anything inside.
On top of the barrel is a stone the size of a human head. There is a smell of dye. Maybe someone has been dyeing something here? Yeah, I was thinking we could try that other way we didn't get to go.
Have you seen him? Where did he go?
The explanation of battle controls has been added to files.
I suppose, do you want to try and read them, or are we good? That seemed good.
Well,
Yes.
that was a good one.
Yeah, we got lots of bonuses. It looks like we want to try and hold our nerve and let all four edges light up if we can.
That was our first fight, really. And yes, it explains it all, what I've just been doing in the file. So let's have a quick look.
So we only seem to need to fight the mother in the end, but our tutorial, operating Camera Obscura and screen during combat.
Charge. If you catch a vengeful ghost in your capture circle, you can charge your spirit power, which is what you saw when the icons were lighting up, in a clockwise fashion. The more you charge your spirit power, the more damage you can inflict on vengeful ghosts. On vengeful ghosts.
Shutter chance. Your shutter chance is the instant the capture circle turns red. If you shoot at this instant, the damage you inflict increases, and you can also cause vengeful ghosts to withdraw.
Zero shot. If you wait to shoot and draw in the vengeful ghosts as close as possible, you can obtain the greatest amount of charge during your shutter chance. By doing this, you can inflict great damage on the vengeful ghosts.
Very cool.
But do they count as photos?
Yes.
Yes, they do. So I was looking at some of the other ones. We've got Impaling Girl,
Yeah. Crouching woman.
Hidden Lattice Woman. So that's
Yeah.
a good sign it's the same person we saw through the lattice earlier.
And then mother downstairs, daughter downstairs.
Wandering Mother. 650 points. Do we also get this now? No? How do we get that?
Don't know. Yeah, do we try the door again? Will the little girl appear again? It was terrifying. There's feet there, yeah. 2,000 points.
I mean, they're not going away.
If only I died too. It's not my fault that I'm the only one that survived. I should have been taken. I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. If I had just had audience, I would have. I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. So if I had died with everyone else, yes, if I had died with everyone else, then I would.
Are you all right?
Other one.
me sleep forever.
Ray? Is everything okay? I heard you cry out. Oh, I was worried. You've been having so many nightmares lately.
What? I'm fine.
But
I just had a bad dream.
Was it all just a dream? Anyway, I'd better get up. Let's see, yes, we've got notes, files.
Notebook use. During the course of the game, when you find new information, it will be recorded in the notebook. When there is a new entry in the notebook, the title will appear in the top right, as you've just seen. You can access the notebook from the menu. If you press the L1 button while the item name is shown in the top right, you can refer to that item. And we have some added here, along with some photos on the bottom left there to illustrate what it's about. So this is an incident called The Bruise Appears.
I felt a sharp pain in my shoulders when I woke up. For a moment I thought I could see some kind of bruise on my skin, but when I looked again there was nothing there. Was it just a dream?
You can have a look at locations. There's the abandoned house and the Manor of Sleep.
I wasn't motivated enough to find out much about the place before I went. About all I knew was that it was supposed to be haunted. What was behind the strange daydream vision I had in that house in the snow? Was I just worn out, still scarred by the accident? Or are the rumours true? Was he really there?
Let's have a look at the Manor of Sleep. The ruined house I wandered in my dream the night I got back after my vision on that assignment. Something about it reminded me of the haunted house where I saw you. It seemed too real to be a dream. Daydreams, visions. Maybe I'm just tired. And people. We get to find out about the protagonists of the story. Let's have a look at Sue.
My fiancé. He was an editor who worked on books of folklore, philosophy and anthropology. We met as students. He was the opposite of me in every way. Quiet and kind, like gently falling rain, like a soft shower that washes everything clean. He passed away 2 months ago in an accident caused by my careless driving.
Let's have a look at Amiku Hinasaki, who, by the way, is the protagonist of the first game. Amiku Hinasaki, younger sister of Yu's best friend. So it's your ex-fiancé's friend's sister.
Yes, that's degrees of separation.
She lives with me now and works as my assistant. And here's a picture of her and some sort of kitten. I haven't met her brother. You told me that she had lost a relative in an accident. In the first game, was a brother. What was the brother? Was it Mafuya or something like that? She helps me out in all kinds of ways, not just with work. She's cheerful and hard-working. If not for her, I don't know how I would have made it through after you passed away. The Tattooed Woman.
The woman who appeared in my dream of the manor, her whole body covered in a blue tattoo. She came closer and I ran away before I knew what was happening. All I remember is an intense fear. I can still feel her cold, stabbing fingers on the back of my shoulder where she touched me. It's hard to believe it was only a dream. Yes, I quite like that moment in the movie where it was like the footage went all strange because I felt like it was trying to represent how amazingly panicked you are and running away and not in control.
And then there's also mother and daughter. The mother and child who appeared in my dream in old-fashioned kimonos. They were looking for someone, calling out in sad voices to him. Who could they be?
And that was all our notes.
Yep, so this is basically a sort of an investigative portion of the game. But I'm not sure, I mean, is this our room? Is this really our room?
Yes, one of the reasons we do quite like Fatal Frame 3 is it sort of intersperses the spooky exploration, high stakes fighting with, moments where you are in your house. It's very thoughtful and sad, and we can hear a lot of rain through the window, and we're just kind of going to look around.
AC in the corner up there. She's having a good look. On the desk are a sketchbook and an appointment book Miku made for me to keep track of all my work assignments. Squeezed into the corner of the page is a handwritten warning. Don't work too hard. Maybe I have been working too hard since that day, but that's the way I prefer it right now. People grieving, throwing themselves into work.
My clothes are thrown carelessly into the closet. I've never been a tidy person, and unless I make a real effort, things soon get like this. Miku must not have seen in here yet. She would never have left it in this state. I take it we can't open the other door. It's always that door. Assuming our photos are on the wall.
Pieces of my work are pinned up on the wall. There are more scenery shots now than there used to be. I don't feel ready yet for projects that involve taking pictures of people.
Oh. Do we have any sort of first-person view?
Yeah, we can pull up the camera. We still have it.
So we can look
It's not the Camera Obscura, it's just our camera.
Yeah, it's our modern camera, I assume.
So yes, landscape, city.
I was going to say, are any of these pictures of Silent Hill? Yeah, they look like lots of shots. And yes, there's a door, but there's other things in the room if we're bothered to look at.
Magazine, a cup, maybe makeup? A few fashion magazines like tossed aside. I used to do this kind of work as well, and I used to like reading the magazines too, but it's not the kind of thing I can enjoy anymore.
There are several handmade scented candles on top of the desk. Miku made them. She probably made them specially with me in mind, but for that reason I can't bring myself to light them, and so they just sit here, unlit and unused. They're all so tiny.
There isn't any tape I want to listen to now. Which of course creates the prospect of a tape later on we can listen to. Do anything with the window?
I was thinking the bed maybe, but...
This is my bed.
we don't feel like sleeping now though.
Oh, fine. On this shelf I keep my photo books and newspapers. Miku bought most of the photography books for me. She has a good eye for these things, but most of them I have hardly even glanced at.
It's a good thing it's your job. On the shelf is a camera I never use anymore. I used to enjoy using this camera back in the days when I used to take pictures for fun.
But we have a whole ass house we can look at, so let's leave the room. There's a stray Miku downstairs.
It's a little window. You could point the camera at it if you wanted to see. Yeah.
It's just a window.
Good morning, Ray.
Good morning, Miku. Let's go and talk to Miku. And then we'll have a look at the rest of the house as well.
Good morning, Ray. It looks like it's going to rain all day today, too. You don't have to work so much this week, so why don't you try to relax? Ray, you've been working too hard, working too much lately. You were woken up by a bad dream this morning. Not to mention what happened when we were out collecting data the other day. Anyway, let's try to take it easy today. That reminds me, there was a letter. It's addressed to you. Not you, but you.
Yeah, that is really awkward. It's very much the elephant in the room that the character is called flippin' you. Luckily, there's no characters also called me, so, it kind of works out. Right, we have a letter from K1. Dear you, sorry for not writing for so long. How are things with your fiancé? Fiancé? That is how you say it. I'm continuing my investigation of the urban legend. Like I thought, my niece's symptoms bear many similarities to the strange disease associated with the urban legend. I think most of the story is groundless rumour, but I've heard there was a psychiatric study done. If you have it, I'd like to see it. Maybe it will provide a clue. I'm taking a break from all my other work to devote myself to studying the urban legend. I'd like your help. I keep on pressing right, and it keeps on just going clunky clunk.
It's like the sound of a door being attempted to be opened.
According to the documents I've studied, that camera I sent you is apparently a rare Camera Obscura. Given where I found it, it may have some connection to the missing people in the urban legend. If you hear anything, please tell me. Regards, K. Amakura. Letter from K1 added to file.
It's from K. Amakura. He's written several times before. Have you still not told him about you?
Use Camera Obscura. I wonder if it would be in Yu's room.
We have a note about K. Amakura there.
But before we do that, let's have a look around. There's a phone here.
We can't interact with. The storage space under the stairs is full of old newspapers and magazines. Is it? Can you pull up the camera?
No, you can't quite see it.
You can't see it. It's a tiny little thing, though. Tiny thing.
Lovely picture of Miku there. In her unnecessarily cute outfit. So was ours, actually.
Necessarily cute, I prefer. They have a nice little place, actually.
Outside the window is a small garden. A light drizzle has been falling for several days now. It's been some time since I last tended the garden. A light drizzle has been falling for several days. There's something comforting about the sound of rain, the way it seems to envelop the whole house and everything in it.
I'm assuming since we very specifically described you as like gentle rain, it reminds us of him. We decided against having a TV in our own rooms and bought a bigger one for the living room instead. I hardly watch it at all these days. Yes, I always use it. This is a 2005 idea of a big TV. It's definitely one of those big old box ones.
In the corner is an ornamental potted plant. Looking after it is Miku's job. Come to think of it, Miku looks after just about everything in the house these days.
Oh, we are not pulling our weight, but then we're recently bereaved. Stuck to the refrigerator door on my work schedule, a calendar with the supermarket discount days marked on it and post-it notes with recipes on them. Miku cooks all the meals. She seems to enjoy doing chores around the house. I don't know what I'd do without her, really.
The tableware is kept here inside the cupboard. Used things are kept clean here too.
From here you can look across the counter and see the whole of the living room. A real mom's eye view.
The sink is cleanly polished. This feels more like Miku's place than mine.
Miku hardly ever asks for anything, but she begged me to buy her this microwave. It wasn't cheap, but we've been eating all kinds of new things since we got it. No thanks to me, though. The only thing I use it for is heating up instant meals.
The large oven range with a 4-burner stove. I was determined to get the most out of it when we moved in, but in fact I've not used it at all except for boiling water or fixing a simple meal.
This is the dishwasher I bought for Miku. I thought it would make life easier for her, but she hardly ever seems to use it. Lacquerware and fragile plates damage easily if you wash them in a machine, she says. Maybe she stress cleans, because she's worried about you.
It's a nice house, actually.
It is. Because it's like, yes, you're sharing it with a couple of other people, but it seems nice enough. Yeah, it'll be where they keep their shoes and stuff, probably. Yeah.
This shelf is where I keep my old video cassettes and books.
I'll shut my mouth.
It's because you think this is the back door, but it isn't.
Oh. I see. This is the entranceway. The front door is kept locked. Since that day, I don't want to leave the house unless I have to for work.
Miku's low-heeled shoes are under the shoe rack. If we cleared away used shoes, there would be plenty of room for all of Miku's.
Oh. I can see my face reflected in the mirror above the wash basin. Maybe I've lost a little weight again.
There is no one in the bath. Even when I'm busy, I like to soak in the tub every day. Recently, though, I've just been taking showers.
Miku takes care of washing the clothes, too. It's a real help. I've never been good at housework. She's been complaining these past few days that she can't hang the clothes out to dry because of the rain. And yes, our house is massive.
I knocked on the toilet door, but it looks like no one is inside.
Who would be inside?
We'll come back to that. I want to do a tour of the house first.
These curtains have been drawn for a long time now. Cupboard.
We use this space for storing the cleaning things and other tools. Some of these cardboard boxes haven't been touched since we moved in.
Yes, there's like a more traditional sitting area here, because their front room was actually quite modern looking.
Use altar. You.
Yeah. As well as cushions and bedding in the closet. As well as cushions and bedding, the closet is full of used old books, still where we left them when we first moved in. I have never looked inside them. I guess there must be something to do with his work.
A clothes chest that Miku brought with her from home. Inside are Miku's kimonos and the funeral mourning that I have worn just once. Do anything with the table?
Doesn't look like it, no.
A faint light pierces the curtains and shines through into the entrance area.
Yes, we've left that room downstairs for later. And we also have a little bit more of upstairs.
Bright coloured roll screen hangs over the window.
Bright coloured roll down shade hangs over the window. Miku picked it out and bought it for us the other day. This is Miku's room. Even if this is my house, I don't really like to go into her room without permission. I know Miku wouldn't care at all, though.
There was something about some sort of Camera Obscura that you owned written in that letter. The Camera Obscura. Could it be the same camera I saw in my dream that was labelled Camera Obscura? Yes. But we'll explore Yu's room next time.